uh the sanding decks, does that bother me on a like a psychological level? Not really. Nah, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Uh, I should be instead of behind a orbital sander, I should be behind a microphone and a guitar.
That's your choice.
But I always,
I mean, that's your choice.
I'm a serious optimist,
Rules.
and when I think about it, like of all
You
the
have
things,
the skills, but you don't.
of
You don't
all the things I could be
you don't
doing.
connect with the people that are out there making music in the community, do you?
Wow, they're quite the insufferable bunch, Chad. I don't know if you've noticed,
Well,
like,
maybe you're the insufferable one.
maybe, uh, yeah, no,
There's people like Gullick's in there and fucking
yeah, I do like him. I like,
well, they have a fucking
uh,
like a summer festival they have in
yeah.
Newcastle.
I don't know if they care for my style or you know, I like what I heard
That's
from.
not the point. The point is if you think you should be earning money from playing music, you need to connect. You need to make your skills speak for
See, Chad,
themselves.
that's where you're wrong. Like earning money from music, like almost never works out. It's more,
Well, that with that attitude, it'll never work out.
it's you could earn money, but it's not
I
going to
mean,
be.
you're the one that said that you shouldn't be sanding decks. You should be just behind your music.
Yeah,
In order to do that, you need to make money from it. That's the only way that works.
okay, yeah, and that would take a calculated approach, and
Yeah,
I,
connecting with a lot of the local talent,
yeah,
being part of a band if necessary,
yeah.
doing whatever, making yourself, fashioning yourself into something desirable by someone other than yourself.
Thanks. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, did you hear the news about oh, wow, what's her name? Um gee. Well, this is good. I'm really I don't have my notes here, but she went through a transitory phase. She's really popular young actress. Um Hollywood. I think no, she wasn't on Harry Potter, but or oh boy, all the boys of her age, like she's about roughly our age or a little maybe
And she
5.
turned into a guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She did a
Uh,
FTM.
yeah, yeah. She's on Umbrella Academy in
What?
the movie Juno.
Yeah, what's her name?
Let me look it up here. Juno movie. Who's in it? Elliot Page.
Elliot Page. Yeah, yeah. Like, what a nice looking, I'll just say person, right? Pretty easy on the eyes. It's kind of got that. Did she? Is it fair to say like she always had that like distant sort of gaze, like a little mysterious, Elliot Page. She's probably put through the ringer in Hollywood. I think she even admitted like that she watched explicit adult films in order to learn how to please men. You know.
Dude, like
Uh,
so many girls these days do that. Okay,
yeah. Uh,
like how do you think girls know all this shit?
Well, let's not talk. We're not. We were talking about education. Now we're talking about like.
No, but that is education. Like, there's girls who lay in bed with a lump of fucking potatoes, and then there's the ones that doing shit. And what do you think the difference is? Well, there's fucking ones are teaching themselves shit, and the other ones have no desire to learn anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Which one would you rather go to bed with?
You know, different tastes, different attitudes at different times. Sometimes I want the
Whoa, wait, stop.
I want the innocent girl, and sometimes I want to lay there and have an acrobat do all kinds of things to me.
Sometimes. One time, you know, we're like being broadcast right now, right?
I assume as much.
Okay.
I'm wondering why you're even writing it down. Is it YouTube getting all this?
I don't know. Everyone, the whole, what do you call it? Panoply of 3-letter agencies picks it all up anyway, right? I'm just looking for austerity.
Based upon how my YouTube selections change every time I have a different conversation with you, yes, definitely fit you.
It's yeah, it's all out in the open now. It's yeah, good news. I made a sale today. Finally I sold that electric. It's like a frying pan.
You sold an electric frying pan?
Yeah, $30.
Why didn't you sell it to me?
No, you don't know you wanted one. I always ask you.
You've never asked me about that one. I looked through your stuff. I didn't see it there.
Oh yeah, it's vintage, like Queen Anne, like stainless steel.
Oh, I want a vintage. I want actually an electric frying pan.
No, it is. It's like high amp. Fucking heats up fast. That's so I asked the guy like, you
Does it have
know,
a timer on it?
no, it just got a thermo. Like you can change the dial to get up to your desired temperature, and then it's got it's got a light that'll switch on or off when.
That's not what I need.
Yeah, it's more like a heat and hold. You know.
Yeah, what I need is something. Is basically, you know how our toaster ovens, they have a timer.
Yeah, like a mechanical or otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah, and mine's mechanical.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
I need that for a burner or a hot plate with a timer, so that I can put something cooking, and then it'll turn itself off after 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Some you just punch in a little schedule there. Yeah.
Well, just very similar to my toaster oven.
Right.
Fine, walk away from it. You know?
Yeah, that's how I do the toaster oven. Like, cause I know, it's like no more, more than 20 minutes, and
I live downstairs. My kitchen's upstairs. I don't want to be sitting at my kitchen.
you don't want to be sitting at your kitchen if you can help it. No,
how people have to boil the eggs, bring it to a boil, and then they turn it off and walk away.
yeah.
That's something I should do that. I have a bad habit, and I know it's bad. Putting eggs boiling while I'm in the shower.
That's a weird habit. I don't know what to say. Putting boiling eggs and then taking a shower.
Down in my tub and hit my head.
Here,
my house would catch on fire.
yeah, right, yeah. No, that sounds like the height of, like, lazy efficiency. It's like,
But maybe I need to redo my schedule. Maybe I need to put the eggs on first, bring it to a boil
put the
while I'm getting my coffee and sausages ready.
yeah.
And turn it off and just let it sit in the hot water. Maybe I'll change my routine. Like,
I wish I could have a routine like that at this, like, juncture in my life. I I have a feeling there might just be a better day again, you know? I was accustomed to that sort of like, "Oh, yeah, I'll just have 3
like
sauce."
two boiled eggs. It's any poor man can eat two boiled eggs every day.
Oh, no, not if you don't have propane and your gas is cut off. You can't have boiled eggs.
You have firewood.
That would be a like, make the boiled eggs, it's not like I can just do it before work. Of course, I can do it, but it's but if I lived in an apartment, I couldn't. But I don't know if your gas and electric gets cut off in apartments or how that works.
Or you could use your electric frying pan to boil the water for you.
Yeah, I could use that on my Mata solar system. Yeah, that'd work. That way, like this is the type of unit I sold. It'll blow breakers in small hotel rooms, and the reason I know this is I asked the guy. Like, I always like do banter with customers, and I said, "So, what's first meal going to be cooked?" And then he went on to say that, well, we typically use these in hotel rooms, like on ski trips and whatnot, right? And so you're in the hotel, and he told me like some of those older hotels, the wiring and stuff. We've used one before, he said, and it just totally knocked out the breaker, which is, yeah, you'd want a 30 amp breaker, like plug that shit into.
Every human for the last 100,000 years has had access to fire.
What if there's a fire ban on?
You can still cook in a the fire ban doesn't count.
For my wood stove, I could fire up the
Yeah,
wood
you can
stove
fire
anytime.
in a container.
But there's jurisdictions they're trying to outlaw wood stove. They're gonna make it like entire reliance upon the state for everything.
What jurisdiction is that?
Uh, I don't have one. Not at hand.
No, I'm sure they are.
Write a letter to your member of parliament or your member of legislative. Say, hey, it's really cutting into my ability to survive. Your governmental overreach is really, yeah, yeah,
That's the thing happening in India because they have so like everyone uses the wood stove to cook,
hmm
and literally causing the small particle pollution in fucking the cities of India is the fucking coal or the wood that they're using to cook on. Everyone like, you have a house or you
yeah,
go
yeah. That gets dirty fast. Yeah.
outside the house, you go outside to cook, and
hmm
everyone just like wood smoke from every fucking
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
It gets bad, so they're trying to like.
And then like, in Great Britain, that was the thing where they had the great smog, like, or I don't know if that was, but it was like just slimy fucking smog coming down. It was thick and it was disgusting, and just because of the industry, the industrial revolution, it was just like cold, like, couldn't produce enough fast enough kind of thing. And it was like they said like you couldn't even like looking down, you couldn't even see your shoes.
Yeah,
Like it was that thick.
but I
Yeah.
think part of the Industrial Revolution was the fact that so many people fled the countryside to find work or whatever in cities.
Hmm.
That was the first time in humanity that there was more city people than there was country people. And all these people come from the countryside, and they did things in the countryside way. Make a fire to cook your food and all that stuff.
Sure. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not city living. City living, you got to be conscious of the air.
Yeah, because you're so like you're compact.
Fire, and it'll blow away, and nobody cares.
Yeah, if you're out like with more sparsely populated. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now, yeah, you're living like 100 to 100 to 1 probably, or maybe 50 to 1, maybe 300 to 1. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you get those all the you see it in Great Britain, all the row housing and yeah, lots of chimneys to sweep out. And there's a period of transition where tradespeople like suddenly, uh, if you had a specific trade, like your dad was like just well, not just, but like a guy that go and find odd jobs or whatever. And now you specialize in being a chimney sweep. Like during the Edwardian period, that probably would have brought in uh, at least make your rent. Yeah, yeah, it was hard. Working class people, Edwardian era, Victorian era was even tougher. Edwardian period, yeah, that saw the transformation of skilled laborers and craftsmen, like being able to profit somewhat, sock away a little more than what they needed. Never, not always behind the eight ball, so to speak. Take from me, I'm an expert because I watch I watch Absolute History on YouTube.
The must not okay to have your opinions formed by someone else.
To have to have your which what by some what?
To have your opinions formed by someone else.
I think it's honest, like look back in history with a polished
About their presentation.
yeah, it's probably I'm thinking it's probably even more gritty than they make it out to be. These like modern day families adopting uh, earlier eras. Kind of move into this place, move into that place, and then follow this rule book. But it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's good production.
Or it was just as simple as it is now. Like you went out, you fucking farmed your garden.
Yeah, but if you're even living in the city, you don't have necessarily a garden. You might say like you're like working class. You might get your kids to do laundry for the hoity-toity people down the road to bring in a little extra coin. And then doing laundry back then, it's like the way I've been doing laundry, but even they had better mechanical shit than I've got. No, I don't have one of those clothes wringers. Like that would be something I can install next, just outside the bathroom. Yeah. I gotta go visit the water closet here. All right. I'll be back in a flash. Okay, good. Okay, have a good day. All right. Oh, I gotta go.